All right, welcome back. Week number 2 of the Sunday Night Super Late Model Series. We're at Stafford Motor Speedway. Qualifying just about wrapped up here. We're going to take a look here at the field coming in tonight. We got Gerardo Frank making his debut out here tonight in the 33 machine. We're going to pop over there right now and take a look at what we got on the track here for tonight at Stafford. Right now, you see Ty. He is the number 1 driver in qualifying. Best lap for him, a 20.03. Gonna put him in that number 1 spot. Junior gonna bring it home in the number 2 spot as of right now, 20.16. Anthony Monroe back out here tonight in the Kiwi Offshore Limited Backwoods Vacation Rental. See what he's gonna get done. Right now, Anthony Monroe sitting in the P3 spot as he wraps up qualifying. And it looks like that's where he's going to stay. He's going to follow the number 3 spot. The Kiewit Offshores Limited going to find himself in the 3 spot. Chase Elliott going to be in the 4 out here as we get started. Kyle Busch in the 5. Logan Ace yet to make a lap. William Byron back here. John Wayne, Sheriff, back out here tonight. Qualifying is just about wrapped up here. We're going to get right into the A main here tonight. Week number 2 of the Sunday Late Model Series. Stafford Motor Speedway. It's always a pleasure when we get a chance to come back to this track. Should be a dandy here. You're getting the grid set. Drivers are getting ready to hit the track. Moment. All right, your A mains on the track and ready to go here tonight. Your number 1 driver out of qualifying, Ty, working his way up there in that number 89 machine. On the outside of him, you got the one and only Dale Jr. Jr. out there in that number 8 machine. Anthony Monroe in the 82. You see him out there. Backwoods Vacation Rentals on the side of that thing. Yeah. Wet Offshores, also a part of that 82 team. Chase Elliott in the number 9 race spot machine there. Kyle Busch back there in the 51. There's Frank. Old Frank out there in the Bass Pro Shop. Correct. Yes, the number 3, it's there, but Gerardo Frank and the 33, but it's the 3 on the screen. John Wayne out here, the Blueberry number 10 machine. Logan Ace rocking the Nighthawk Motorsport out of Italy. That 69 machine tonight. And William Byron going to round out your field here. Get started 75 laps here tonight. Stafford Motor Speedway. This is the man to watch. Can he keep it going for 2 weeks in a row? The 89 machine. This is home track, I believe. He should do well. Junior, good run from him out here tonight in that WeatherTech number 8 machine. Getting it done in that number 2 spot. But let's see what Anthony Monroe can do here tonight. Didn't quite finish where he wanted to last week at South Boston. See if he can carry over some momentum this week. Looked pretty good in practice. See what happens. Gerardo Frank back there in the number 3 machine. Bass Pro Shop. All right, the lights are off. That beautiful iRacing pace car, safety vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Boys are ready to go racing 75 laps here. Let's see if Ty can go back to back in that 98 machine. Junior's going to do whatever he can do stop the business. Anthony Monroe, see if we can get a good start. He's right up on that back bumper, that Mustang, and we're off racing 75 laps here at Stafford Motor Speedway. All right, good start there for Ty, just like we expected. He's out front. And that Ford Mustang right behind him. You see it slipping and sliding. Yeah, Frank goes off the track. Looks like internet connection issues there. You saw it just briefly gone. Hopefully he gets back out here. Anthony Monroe going to comfortably take that number 2 spot there. Junior going to be back there. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Logan Ace. And a good battle here, bro. Look at this side-by-side action back here for 7th and 8th. John Wayne in that number 10 machine. Yes, Frank did lose connection. It did show packet loss, so hopefully he'll be able to get himself regrouped and gathered up. But looking at John Wayne here, he's got a handful here tonight in that number 10 machine. Let's jump inside the cockpit with John Wayne. Nice and steady on that wheel, trying to work it. These super late models, man, they are a handful. A lot of power, little track. John Wayne's doing a pretty good job of keeping that wheel nice and steady there as he's trying to work William Byron. John Wayne's going to go to the inside and say bye-bye, William. Byron's going to drop back to the number 8 spot. John Wayne moves up to the 7. Oh, John Wayne. Oh, boy. Not sure what happened there. Let's go back and take a look here. John Wayne just gets out of the corner. Like I talked about just prior to that. That power coming down. Able to save it though. Down at the bottom of the track he goes and get that thing looped back around. He does safely. No harm, no foul there. Going to be kicking himself. Dropping all the way back there. Ty back out front here. Your leader. Great battle here. Anthony Monroe. That beautiful 82 machine. He went offshores on the side of that machine. Looking good here. Oh, the Mustang gets loose. Gonna give Anthony Monroe a chance here in that Toyota. Jump inside the cockpit. The Asphalt Cowboy. Top of your screen, you can see it. Where your favorite driver's at. Right now, we're with Anthony Monroe from Texas. Up one spot right now. Good looking run here. Much better from last week. South Boston was not his friend. Now he's doing a little bumper cars with the wall there, but he's getting it regathered up. Ty's doing a great job here also, but that's what you expect. Ty's probably ran more laps around this track than anybody. Let's jump in the cockpit with Ty. Exactly how he's working that wheel. Watch, nice and steady. Both these drivers in first and second, professional race car drivers, semi-pros, some would call them. In Warriors, maybe. Ty, you see it in his profile picture, that number 89, SK Modified. Grips this track on the daily. Looking at rearview mirror up there, you see it. Anthony Monroe's lurking, but John Wayne doesn't want to look back in his mirror. About to fall down a lap. Look how far John Wayne's up there in that Blueberry number 10 machine. That speed out of the corner quick right there from Ty. They all work their way around him. John Wayne suffering that early spin out there. It's an off-track issue, but he's able to get back on there. 8 of the 83 that's going to be completed here tonight. I'm sure there's going to be some green-white checkers. Why not? Ty looking stout right now. Good, smooth machine. Anthony Monroe in that 2. There's Junior in the 3. Logan Ace moved himself up to the number 4 spot in that Ace Motorsports. Show me. 69 machine out of Italy. The Cadillac looks good. Best paint probably out here. I say it week to week until somebody beats it. One of the best. Chase Elliott going to be back there battling hard. There's Kyle Busch, William Byron. Good to see Frank back out here. He's got reconnected in that number 3 Bass Pro Shop. So now moving himself around the number 9 machine. He was very quick in practice. Seems to be the internet or some kind of connection interference that's messing with him at the moment, but see if he's going to be able to rebound and get himself back up in contention. But he is going to be a few laps down here after that disconnect. Ty's still your leader up front. Look at Anthony Monroe side by side here. Looking past there, Anthony Monroe getting around the 51. That's Kyle Busch back there. Kyle Busch now moving himself up. Jim Byron right there, and see John Wayne back in the mix here again. Oh boy. John Wayne and that number 10. Pressure. You hear the throttle stop kind of go in and out there. John Wayne struggling right now. It looks like he may have a left front down there. Kind of fixed itself. Ty still your leader. Anthony Monroe in that 2 spot. Jr., Logan Ace, Elliott, Bush, Byron, and John Wayne. John Wayne now going to get some pressure put on him. And it does look like that brought out our first caution back there. Debris on the speedway. Got to keep those hot dog wrappers in the stands here. A little windy out here tonight at Stafford, apparently. All right, so Ty's going to be your leader at the first caution here. Coming into lap 15 of 75. Driver's getting the lucky dog right there, the 51. That would be Kyle Busch. Ty, your leader, Anthony Monroe, in that number 2 spot. Junior going to be back into 3. Logan Ace, good run from him. He's up 4 spots. Our Charger right now in that number 69 Cadillac. Super late model. Beautiful looking scheme there. Chase Elliott going to be back there. Your big loser right now, well, going to be Frank. Once again, looks like he had a disconnection issue. He is back 3 spots from where he started this race. Anthony Monroe up 1 spot. William Byron moved up a couple spots here tonight also. So what these drivers could do here on the restart. Ty's going to bring them around. The lights are off that pace car. Anthony Monroe going to be on the outside of him.
Yo, Hawk.
Yo, there we go.
Let's
see what these guys got.
You enjoying football finally being back on?
Oh, boy.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Here we go. Logan Ace getting ready to get it done. Ty moving himself up. Anthony Monroe back there in that 2 spot. Oh, Anthony Monroe goes for a ride there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I do not believe that was an intentional move there. Let's take a look here and go back just a little bit further. You see it. Like on that restart there, Anthony Monroe may have lit up the tires a little bit there. Here we go. Anthony lights it up a little bit. Got a little pressure coming down there into the corner, and boom! Looks like the 69 gave him some loving. Unintentional, but Anthony Monroe, you saw it there on that restart. It was a struggle. I don't think the intentions were to take out his whole back of his car, but he pulls it right there. Get a better shot here. See it. Right here. Boom, just gets the old Taparooski, and fortunately for Anthony Monroe, the whole bumper falls off the back of that thing. So, big hit there. Anthony Monroe looked to rebound here. Get through the caution here. 17 of 83 in the books here at Stafford. Going to bring out the second caution. Anthony Monroe, the back of that super late model. You're not supposed to see that kind of stuff. All right, there's Ty, still your leader. Junior in 2. 3 going to be Chase Elliott. 4 going to be Kyle Busch. Anthony Monroe, Logan Ace back there in that number 6 spot. Byron, John Wayne, and looks like Frank has made it back out here again. Going to give it another shot. That internet connection has been terrible for him. He'll be able to find a good balance there as he's right up to the back bumper of the number 9. 9 said, okay, guess we're going. All right, no harm, no foul. Lights should go off the pace car this time by. We'll get them ripping here. Like the 20. Byron going to grab that lucky dog. Set and ready to go. See Ty right now out front. Like I said, drivers jockeying for a position, trying to find their spot. Ty, Junior, and Elliott going to be your top 3 here on this restart. Keep an eye back there. Nice back bumper of that 51. That lifting them up. Here we go. Cadillac looking for some moves here. Rubbins Racing, he said. The 69 all over the side. He can get a little wild there at the bottom. He's going to work his way up there. See it right now. Oh, Anthony Monroe playing bumper tag there with the 8 of Junior. Here comes the 69. Logan Ace on the backside of that number 8. Going to get around him, no problem. Ty, still your leader out front. Big runaway train right there. Anthony Monroe in that 2 spot. And here comes Logan Ace. Looking to make some ground up here. Up 5 spots from the start of this race. Our Charger. Doing some work there right now. Ty still your leader, watching the battle for second here between the Cadillac and the Toyota. Like the 69. Move himself way underneath the track there. You see it now. He's got to move here. Looks like a lot of damage to that 82 is costing him. Now he's going to make the line. Anthony Monroe going to go up there and do a little bump and grind him with the wall here. And here comes a battle here. 9. Logan Ace going to move himself up to the number 2 spot. Up 6 spots here tonight. Ty still your leader back there. Junior into 3. Anthony Monroe into 4. There's Chase Elliott. Kyle Busch, William Byron, and John Wayne now. John Wayne in a good battle here with his teammate Frank. Gerardo right now. Gerardo trying to find something going here. John Wayne at Blueberry number 10. Let's see if he's able to make a move here. You see Anthony Monroe struggling with it. And he's going to go around and round she goes. No harm, no foul there. Nobody touched him. I do not believe anybody touched that machine. I believe it was just a self-inflicted spinnerooski there. Yep. But he was able to get it off the track and at the bottom there. And hey, good recovery from the 82. He's got Chase Elliott coming up the backside here. There's Ty, Logan Ace, Anthony Monroe, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Byron, John Wayne. Right now putting that pressure all over William Byron. What a race we got here. Ty still out front. Logan Ace in that 2 spot. Dale Jr., Anthony Monroe. Elliott. 28 of the 75 scheduled laps here. Ty doing a great job keeping that 98 clean and green up front. Logan Ace here in a battle. The 8 machine getting all over him here. Let's keep an eye on this. Okay. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide here possibly. Nope. The 3 backs out. Good move from Frank there to kind of keep it cool. Frank's going to make his move to the inside. Good move there. Frank did a great job of being patient and just letting these guys work it out. He is a few laps down, so maybe the 69 there of Logan Ace didn't want no part of it. Said, hey, you know what? You're a few laps down. Let you go around here. Right now, Ty still your leader. Ace in that number 2 spot. Junior in the 3. Elliott going to be back here in the 4. Anthony Monroe, Kyle Busch, William Byron, and John Wayne. That's your top 8. Lynn Frank back there. He's in the number 9 spot, a few laps down here tonight. Big mover, Logan Ace, up 6 spots. Look at this power move here from the 3. The 8's right there with him. The 3 going underneath the 24. Frank makes it stick. 69 trying to do something here. He's up there with Frank, and now you're going to have some action brewing here. Side by side, down the backstretch. Cadillac just pulls out ahead of Junior. 32 of the 70 scheduled laps, 75. Oh, Ace into the wall, going to open up the door for Junior. And look at John Wayne. He's licking his chops back here saying, hey, whatever you guys do, don't take me out. Cadillac playing big out here, all over the track. I don't know how they drive in Italy, but if it's like that, good Lord, stay out of there. Oh, up into the wall. John Wayne follows him. Junior going to get another chance here. Ty, still your leader out front. Good looking stuff from him. Been struggling right now in that number 2 spot. They didn't have any extra sets of tires out here tonight, so 75 laps at Stafford, no extra sets of tires. Probably not everybody's cup of tea. Now Ty's still out there, but he is your leader as we had a caution come out onto the speedway here. William Byron and the boys getting a little turned up. There's Frank. Good to see Frank back out here. Bounced in and out. You know, you jump on the car view here and you see him and then boom, he's gone. Right now, he's out here. So what's going to happen here is we get through the caution here. the caution laps that we did have. Cadillac looks a little messed up in the front, but Bass Pro Shop machine looks good. Looks like Logan going to go down pit road. John Wayne going to follow him down pit road. Going to come in and grab some service. And the 69's maybe grabbing a snack. Or there he goes. He's back out. A pretty long pit stop there for the 69. Going to keep an eye on here as Junior is now your leader. As we're going to get fired off here, we are going back to green this lap. The lights are off the pace car and trying to find his spot. And he's like, I'm going to go here. And Elliott's up top, and you got Ty and Monroe. So here we go. Back on the restart. Junior, your leader. Elliott in that 2. Ty back into 3. Anthony Monroe in the 4. Here we go. Back racing. Stafford Motor Speedway. Just like that, Junior says, take it if you want it. Ty said, I will. Thank you very much. Ty going to take the lead there. Anthony Monroe with a fresh race car there. Good to see him back out here. 82 machine out of Texas. The Asphalt Cowboys, what they call him down there. But up here in Stafford, calling him second place driver right now. Logan A's trying to give him a hard way to go here. He's all over the backside of that 82. Junior still playing tough. He dropped from first to 4 in 1 lap. Unbelievable. Elliott, Kyle Busch, John Wayne. There is William. Frank. He's working it. Been a tough night for Frank. Been a tough night. We'll see if Frank can get himself turned around here and get a better connection for next week. Right now, it's just smooth operator for him. He's just trying to go through the motions, you know, make sure all his ducks are in a row, but hopefully we'll see a better connection from him next week. Ty still out front, Anthony Monroe, Logan there, and here comes Junior battling the backside of the 69. So Junior's going to fall back just a little bit. This is race number 2 of the 10-week season. Here at Stafford next week. Be moving on September 14th. 150 laps, 5 flags. We'll have 1 extra set of tires next week, so it should be a phenomenal super late model race here to get week 3 underway next week at 5 flags. Right now, Ty, still your leader. Nobody putting any pressure on the guy. Anthony Monroe still in that 2 spot. Logan Ace in the 3. Junior in the 4, the 5 of Elliott. There's Kyle Busch, John Wayne. John Wayne now looks to be getting aggressive here with the number 9. See how this works out for these drivers. Great side-by-side battle here with the 10 and the 9. John Wayne working that bottom side. Hey, the fastest way around the circle is at the bottom, right, John? Looks like he's going to regroup, tag the wall, little nip, no harm, no foul. John Wayne going to make that move. John Wayne currently in the 7th spot. Right now, Ty still your leader, Anthony Monroe, Logan Ace, and Junior. Elliott back there, Kyle Busch, John Wayne, and William Byron going to wrap out your top 8, and there's your 9 spot, Frank. Working underneath that 51. Kyle Busch and that Jegs super late model machine. Right now, some good. When Frank's connection's good, he's fast, man. He's got a good line. He's ripping it around the track here. It's just as soon as you start seeing the blink or getting disconnected, that part really sucks because it feels like everything you did for absolutely nothing just to get disconnected. But Ty's not doing it for nothing. Junior, oh, we got some action here. Wow, Junior to the 3 spot here over the 69 of Ace. Take a look here. It looks like it was getting dicey. Back and take a look at this. So Junior now inside his rig. He's working it up. We're inside the cockpit with Junior here. It's over the backside here. He gets to this. Oh, man, we missed it again. Let's go back here and see exactly what happened here. But looks like they're side by side, and oh, they make a little contact, and big damage to Ace, but the 8 continues strong. Ty, still your leader. Anthony Monroe and Junior going to round out your top 3, but look at the damage done to the front of that Cadillac. It is bent beyond belief here. Looks like there is going to be some debris on the track back there. That's going to bring out your other caution here. I believe it's caution number 4. What ended up coming out right now. So Ty, still your leader out front. Anthony Monroe in that 2 spot. Junior in the 3. And Chase Elliott going to be back here in the 4. There's Logan Ace in the 5, and it looks like we had some more issues with him. Let's take a look here. Yep. Like he just lost it coming out there. Yep. You seen that earlier with some of the other cars coming around the corner and just able to keep it off the track, keep it down there, and good thing he did. There were some cars coming around, and good job by him getting that thing straightened back out, and no cars got hit in the accident. Good patience there from him, and you use your mirrors, bud. All right, so that brings out a caution. Ty, still going to be your leader. Anthony Monroe in that 2 spot. Junior going to be in the 3. Elliott going to be in the 4, the 5. Logan Ace going to be back here. And you're going to definitely see that Cadillac probably find pit road here pretty quickly, what I would imagine. So there you go. Yeah, there was a lot of damage to that 69. You can't even turn it, roll grass and shit. And man from Italy pull it in there, the Ace Motorsports team. Not looking so hot here tonight. Beautiful looking paint scheme, but not a beautiful job done here at Stafford. Ty going to come out of the pits there. Close. That was close to almost leaving a pit. That was a bold statement, Cotton. All right, the lights are going to go off the pace car, I believe, next time by here. I think that's exactly what the guy's going to come down pit road here. Anthony Monroe take the cooling route there. You see that? Pretty. They got everybody thinking they're going down pit road, but they're actually on them tires. All right, lights are going to go off the pace car. Here we go. We're going to have a battle brewing here. Logan Ace now moving himself up here. Over the backside of John Wayne here. Look at this. Logan Ace obviously not too happy with what happened between him and the 8. Trying to bring this thing to life. Anthony Monroe. Little bumper guards here. Him and Ty getting fired off here, Stafford. Good looking stuff there. Ty going to be your leader. Anthony Monroe going to restart there in that number 2 spot. He'll be happy with it. Junior, Chase. There's the grouping right now. Look at this pack of cars here. Oh, John Wayne. Ew, big mess of cars. John Wayne. Hacks the man right there. How about this move here? John Wayne right into the backside of the 9. Boom, gave him a piece of his medicine. All's that. Let's go take a look here at Chase Elliott. He's about to get derailed here. Frank going into the backside of the 24. And, well, what do some people say? Thank you. Thank you very much. How about that? John Wayne, though, looked like he recovered pretty nicely. Bring out a caution here, possibly, or did they not get a yellow out for that? I believe the yellow did come out for that, and it did come out. Because they're still piled up there. Holy shit. Right there, you see Chase Elliott trying to move his way up. Ty, still your leader right now. Anthony Monroe in the 2, or Junior in the 3. Get back to green flag here in just a second. As we are rolling here with another caution. 58 of the 75 in the books here at Stafford. Watching the drivers now. There's Junior. Like he seems to be confused here as he's trying to get lined up. Logan Ace here has nothing that he has anything good for Junior. Oh, a little bit of tap gate there from Ace. Not very happy, number 8 machine. He's tearing up his equipment right now. Oh, they're going at it. See it from Frank's point of view here. Watch this. Riding with Frank here under caution. Watching the 69 and the 8 machine. Wow. A lot of anger going on here in the backstretch. Man, giving it to him here on this restart. Good Lord. Those are your leaders up front, but here they go. Frank's like, I'm going to hang back and let these guys crash each other. And they're going to take it down into the first turn. Looks like Junior gave up, but a 69 went all the way up the track. Look back down there. This guy here going into the corner. A lot of damage to that 69 Cadillac. Frank's going to make his move to the inside. Ty still your leader. Anthony Monroe in the 2, Junior in the 3. John Wayne back there in that number 4 spot. Logan Ace moving himself up to the 5. You saw the hard blink there again from Frank. If he's able to get his connection a little bit stronger for next week. And there he goes, vanishing again. Ty's still going to be your leader out front here as we log in the laps here at Stafford. Wrapping it up. Ty, your leader. Anthony Monroe in that 2 spot. Junior in the 3. John Wayne. Strong run here from John Wayne up to the number 4 spot. Seeing him right now. Good battle here with the lap traffic of the 69 of Logan Ace. John Wayne going to take that inside lane there. It looks like Cadillac's going to let him through. 63 of the 83. Ty still your leader. Anthony Monroe in the 2. Dell Jr. back there in the 3. John Wayne in the 4. Get through a little bit more of this here for you guys. Right now, Ty not having any issues here at his home track. Anthony Monroe far, far away from Texas. We have another caution coming out here at Stafford. Ty still your leader. Anthony Monroe Jr. John Wayne. How about him up 3 spots? He's tied for the hard charger here. That Blueberry number 10 machine. We'll have a quick 1 lap caution here, and we should be back to green here. Strong in that number 10 machine. Right behind him, it looks fired off here this time by. Ty still your leader. Oh, you see the 69, the 8 going at it again. Look at that. Man, he's lifting this car off the ground. Oh, man, that was a big hit right there. Oh, man, that was another one of them cautions right there. That may have been what happened with John Wayne right there. Yep, that's exactly what happened to him. John Wayne just a victim. The 8 never really got going, and then boom, the 8 went up into the track and into the 10, and the 10 went into the 69, and well, that's going to bring out another caution. John Wayne, don't look like too much damage done to the number 10 Blueberry, but I'm sure he's not going to be too happy about that one. Currently in 4th, still in 4th right now. John Wayne's make it down the pit road here. Looks like he will not go down pit road. Looks like Ty's still going to be your leader. But Anthony Monroe getting a good chance here to try to get some redemption after last week. In that number 2 spot as the lights are getting ready to go out the pace car. 71 laps in the books here at Stafford. Right now, Junior's still in that 3 spot. Lights are off. We'll see if the action continues here between Cadillac. Oh, he just stopped right there. The 8 said, come on. And it looks like we still got some issues here brewing between the 8 and the 69. All right, here we go. Lights are getting ready to go green. We're off. Toyota on the outside, the Mustang on the inside. Cadillac right behind Anthony Monroe there. Ty is your leader. Anthony on the outside. Let's see what these cars can do. Good looking start there from your guys out front. Looks like the 8 and them continue it. Look at, oh man. Oh. Junior upside down into the wall there. Big battle right there, and it looks like he just got connected. And then, boom, went for a ride, and then, unfortunately, again, John Wayne. Wrong place, wrong time. And the 8 goes upside down into the catch fence there, and his night's going to be a wrap there. How about that? Junior, strong finish, though. Ty's going to come around here, and he's going to see the white, but they're going to call yellow before it. Another green-white checkered attempt here. Ty, Anthony Monroe going to have a chance at getting it done here. William Byron, Willie B back there in that 24 machine. He's currently up 6 spots. Your hard charger at this time here at Stafford. Ty sees it. He knows what he's got here. Can he hold off Anthony Monroe in that Toyota? Right now, lights are off the pace car. Next time by, one and only finish to the race. Junior's waiting to get his wave around here. Officials, Anthony Monroe giving that bumper to the back of the 98 there. Drivers are ready to get it going. All right, here we go. Lights are off the pace car. Gonna get him fired back up here. Ty on the inside. Anthony Monroe on the outside. One green-white checker. Willie B in third. Here we go. Can Anthony Monroe get it together here? He's not going to get up there. Ty's going to be your leader right now. William Byron trying to hold off Chase Elliott. He's charging to the inside. Up front, good battle. Ty's still your leader. Doing everything he can do to hold off the Asphalt Cowboy. Coming to the white flag this time by. White flag in the air here for Ty. Anthony Monroe going to be on the outside. Chase Elliott. William Byron. There's Junior back there. Logan Ace. A lot of damage for him. John Wayne, unfortunately, in the pits here. His night is took. There's your race winner. Ty goes back-to-back. Week 1, Week 2 race winners for the man out of Connecticut. Anthony Monroe from Texas is going to bring it home in that number 2 spot. And Chase Elliott going to round out your top 3 here at Stafford Motor Speedway. It was a great race. Look forward to seeing everybody at 5 Flags in just a few days.